morning, students. Are you listening classes, digital classes? Are you opening videos? Okay, students. Now we are going to discuss in this class about circulatory system. About circulatory system. Circulatory system. Do you have an idea? Last year classes, that means fourth class. So in the fourth class we discussed about digestive system, respiratory system, like that. Is it right? Do you have idea? Yes. Now in this class, in your fifth class, we are going to discuss about circulatory system. Digestive system is when we are eating food, that will get grinding by stomach, then automatically we are getting energy. Okay. After the extra material is there, means that is expelled by anus. That is digestive system. Respiratory system is taking air inside, means oxygen is taking inside. We are releasing carbon dioxide outside. That is respiratory system, respiration, and that is called respiratory system. So in your fifth class we are going to discuss here about circulatory system. Circulation means here in our body blood is there, so that blood is circulate overall the body. So that is why we are calling that one circulatory system. Before going to discuss this circulatory system, here we have new words. Here we have new words. Do you buy books? If you have books, open your textbook and see the new words page. Here is the new words. Okay? What are the new words? See. So in the new words, first one is blood vessels. First one is blood vessels. Blood vessels. Do you know blood vessels? Yes. See, if you see on your hand or on your leg, small tube-like structures are there. Bumps like tube-like structures are there. Are you seeing here? Yes. These are called blood vessels. Vessel means tube-like structure. Already you know blood. It is in red color. Okay. See what they given to you. Tube-like structures that are part of the circulatory system and carry blood throughout the body. Okay, blood vessels means tube-like structures. Okay, they spread over all the body. And what is the work? What is the function of blood vessels? So blood is passing or transferring over all the body with the help of these blood vessels. Is it clear? Yes. And second one is capillaries. What is that? Capillaries. So what is the meaning of capillaries? See, tiny tubes that connect arteries to vein. Here we have arteries. Blood vessels are there, no? So these blood vessels are two types: arteries, veins. What are they? Arteries and veins. See, here we have diagrams. Red color is there, artery. They given to you artery name. Are you seeing in the textbook? Yes. These are called arteries, and blue color is there, tube-like structures. These are veins. These are called veins. So capillaries means These are the tiny tubes, tiny means small, tiny tubes that connect arteries and veins. This is artery, this is vein. Blue color small tiny tubes are there, red color, blue color tubes. So when they join together like this, so these parts are called capillaries. These parts are called capillaries. They are the tiny tube-like structures. Tiny tube-like structures. Yes. Another meaning is plasma. What is that? Plasma. See, what is the meaning of plasma? The pale yellow watery fluid in the blood in which all the blood cells are suspended. Plasma means it is yellow color, pale yellow water. It is in pale yellow color. Pale yellow color is there. Okay? It is a fluid. It is a fluid. Fluid means it looks like water. Water also called fluid. Okay. What is the color? Pale yellow color. Pale yellow color fluid, that is called plasma. It has all blood cells. It suspended all blood cells. Okay. Yes. Next. Red blood cells. Red blood cells. Red blood cells. Red blood cells means, see, red colored blood cells that carry oxygen. Red blood cells means they are in red color. These cells are carrying oxygen over all the body. So our body is made up of cells. Each and every cell need oxygen. So how each and every cell getting oxygen? With the help of red blood cells. So these red blood cells are going to each and every cell. While they are going to each and every cell, they are carrying oxygen with them. Okay? So they are called red blood cells. They are in red color. So shortly we are calling them RBCs. RBCs. RBCs means red blood cells. Okay. Next. Another one is hemoglobin. What is that? Hemoglobin. See, what is that? The pigment in the red blood cells that carries oxygen. It is a pigment. What is this? Pigment. Pigment means color. What is the meaning of pigment? It is color. It is a pigment. It is a pigment. So, what is the pigment? Color. This is a color pigment. Hemoglobin is one of the color pigment. Okay. And what is the work of hemoglobin? The pigment in the red blood cells that carries oxygen. These, with the help of this hemoglobin. This hemoglobin only giving to red color to red blood cells. Everybody has blood in our body. Is it right or not? So what is the color of blood? What is the color of blood? Red. Okay now. How is the color? How is the blood color is in red? How is the blood color in red? What is the reason? Means with the help of hemoglobin. So hemoglobin is a color pigment. With the help of this hemoglobin, our blood is in red color. Our blood is in red color. So this hemoglobin, what is the work of hemoglobin? It can carry oxygen. Already we discussed here, no, red blood cells means they carry oxygen to each and every cell. We discussed, I already explained that one. Is it right? So how they are carrying to each and every cells means this hemoglobin only holding the oxygen molecules. So when this hemoglobin holding the oxygen molecules, so these red blood cells are going to each and every cell. Automatically hemoglobin also going. So automatically oxygen also passing to each and every cell. So our cells need oxygen. So they will utilize that oxygen. Is it clear? Yes. So hemoglobin means this is a color pigment. So it can carry oxygen. Carry oxygen. Next. Another one is white blood cells. White blood cells. So these white blood cells also called shortly called WBCs. WBCs. We are writing RBCs like this. WBCs like this. Capital letters only. Or RBC. Small s. WBC. Capital letters. Small s. White blood cells. See. White colored blood cells that protect the body from diseases. Already we discussed here red blood cells. So what is the work of red blood cells? They can carry oxygen to each and every cell in our body. Is it right? They carry oxygen. What is the use? What is the work of white blood cells in our body? They can protect our body from different diseases. They can protect our body from different diseases. Protect our body. Protect our body from diseases. Is it clear? Yes. Next, artery. What is that? Artery or arteries. Artery. Singular means artery. Okay. Artery means see here. It is in red color. Already I have explained here in capillaries type. Capillaries means arteries are there, veins are there. Means they are the blood vessels. They are the blood vessels. Two types of blood vessels are there. What are they? Arteries. First one is arteries. Second one is veins. So arteries are in red color, veins are in blue color. So when these arteries and veins connect. Okay, students, these are the new words. What are the new words? Blood vessels. Okay, capillaries, plasma, red blood cells, hemoglobin, white blood cells, platelets, arteries and veins. These are the new words in this lesson. Is it clear? Okay. After that, we are going to discuss about circulatory system. Circulatory system. Yes. Do you buy the textbooks? Yes. If you have textbooks, open the textbook and you have to see the lesson, circulatory system. So already in your previous class, in our fourth class, we discussed about digestive system. Do you have an idea about digestive system? Yes. Digestive system and respiratory system. Is it clear? We discussed about the two systems, digestive system and respiratory system. So what we discussed, what did you learn in the digestive system? We are eating food, that eating food is getting digestion, and after that we are getting energy. With the help of energy we are doing different works. That is digestive system. In the respiratory system, what will happen? In the respiratory system we are taking air. This is called inhale. We are releasing out again air. This is called exhale. This is called respiration. So this total system is called a respiratory system. So in this respiratory system, what will happen? Two gases, oxygen and carbon dioxide. These two gases are exchanging in they are exchanging in the lungs. Everybody has two lungs. So in the lungs, these two gases are exchanging. So this taking oxygen help in the digestion of food. So we discussed about two systems, digestive system and respiratory system. So in this class, we are going to discuss about circulatory system. What is that? Circulatory system. So what is there in the circulatory system? See in the textbook. Human beings take in oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. Already we know about it. We are taking oxygen inside. When we take air like this, in that air oxygen also is there. So our body need oxygen, only oxygen. In the air, some components are there. What are the components of air? Nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, dust particles and other water vapor and other things are there. But in these things, our body need only oxygen. When we take air inside, in that air oxygen is there. So that oxygen is taking our body. Again we releasing out. Air is releasing out. So in this releasing air, mostly carbon dioxide is there. Are you getting? Yes. So our body, every human being taking oxygen. Take in oxygen. Take in oxygen. This is one of the gas. And release out. Release out. Which gas we are releasing? Carbon dioxide. Already everybody know about this one. Okay. So this oxygen is needed to convert food into energy, so we can run, walk, talk, etc. So when we take oxygen inside our body, so this oxygen mix with food. When it mix with food, what will happen? Energy is releasing. So when this oxygen is mixed with food item, then from the food energy is releasing out. So this, with the help of this energy, we can run. We can run, talk, walk, etc. So these are all activities. So we can do these activities. Okay? Yes. But have you ever wondered how this oxygen gets carried to each and every part of our body and carbon dioxide is removed from each? It is a wonderful thing. How is the oxygen is going inside? How is the carbon dioxide is coming outside? How this oxygen is carrying energy? Okay? How it is possible inside our body? It is a wonder. Is it right or not? So how it is possible means with the help of circulatory system. Is it clear? Yes. Blood, a liquid present in our body, helps in the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide through the circulatory system of our body. So generally see, blood is there inside our body. What is the color of blood? Red color. Already about that one. Is it right or not? So what is the use of blood in our body? It is a liquid. Blood is a liquid portion. It is a liquid. Blood is a liquid. Okay? And it is helping in the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide through the circulatory system. So, what is the use of blood? It is exchanging. It is exchanging gases, means oxygen. It is exchanging oxygen and carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide. Okay, now. And the other members of the circulatory system are heart and blood vessels. Let us find out more about circulatory system. So blood is one of the parts in the circulatory system. Another part, some another parts are there, or another members are there. What are they? Heart and blood vessels are there. What are they? Heart and blood vessels are there. And is it clear? And we are going to discuss about components of circulatory system. Components of circulatory system. Components of circulatory system. What are the components? What are the components in the circulatory system? See, the circulatory system in the human body is an organ system. It is an organ system. It is an organ system. It is an organ system that comprises blood vessels and the heart. It comprises. It means here the circulatory system. The circulatory system comprises, means consists, means have. Okay? It consists blood vessels and the heart. These are the main components. These are the main components. Okay. It helps in circulating and transporting nutrients, water, gases means oxygen and carbon dioxide and many other essential materials throughout the body, and in carrying away waste products from different parts of the body. So what are the components of circulatory system? There are mainly three components in the circulatory system. Okay, circulatory system. What are they? First one is blood. What is that? Blood. Second one is blood vessels. Third one is heart. Third one is heart. Okay. These are the main components of circulatory system. What is the importance of circulatory system? Why we have this circulatory system in our body? That means with the help of this circulatory system, circulation is happening, and in the same way transporting some things. What are the nutrients? The circulatory system is transporting nutrients, water, gases, and many other essential materials. Many other essential materials. Understood everyone? So this, with the help of this circulatory system, what is the use of circulatory system? It is transporting nutrients. It is transporting nutrients. Do you know what are nutrients? What are the names of nutrients? Carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals. These five are the nutrients. So with the help of circulatory system, it is transporting nutrients, water, gases, exchanging of gases. What are the gases? Oxygen and carbon dioxide. Okay, so these are all exchanging. Okay now. So and many other essential materials. So these are all transporting by the circulatory system. This is the importance of circulatory system in human body. Is it clear? Yes. Students, new words. What are the new words? Blood vessels, capillaries, plasma, red blood cells, hemoglobin, white blood cells, platelets, okay, arteries and veins. Okay, platelets means the smallest cell in the blood that help to control bleeding. Platelets. What are they? Platelets. And circulatory system. About circulatory system. So with the help of circulatory system, it is transporting nutrients, water, gases and many other essential materials. And this circulatory system has mainly three components. What are they? Blood vessels, heart. Is it clear? This is about circulatory system. Just this is introduction. And in the next class, we will discuss about blood vessels and heart. Understood? Understood everyone? Do you understand? Yes. Now, I am going to give to you homework on this topic. Do you have worksheets with you? Suppose if you don't have worksheets with you now, you have to open worksheets. Okay? This is the homework. Open worksheet. What is that? Worksheet. Page number 6 in the worksheet. Page number 6. Okay. Question number is 4. Question number 4. See one sir. Do you open page number 6? Yes. See there. Define circulatory system. Means what is a circulatory system? What is circulatory system? So already I explained about the circulatory system. Yes. So you have to see in the textbook and you have to write an answer here. Already they given you lines. So how you have to write here? You have to use only pencil. Don't use pen. In all lessons. Is it clear? Already written in the 4th class with pencil, you know? Yes. Now also you have to use pencil and open worksheet page number 6 and you have to write question number 4. The question is define circulatory system. Okay? If you read textbook, you will get this answer. Okay? This is homework for you. Okay? I will check everybody's homework later. This is the lesson. Okay. Thank you all.